is a current member and the former chairman of the Women's Division of the Chamber of Commerce. She has been active as a member of the Carnation Festival Board, Quota Club, Mount Union Business Association, and Regina Caeli Catholic Church. Her volunteerism has benefited such organizations as the YMCA, March of Dimes, and the United Way. In 1990, she put her love of cooking to great use when she began her volunteer service in the snack shop at Alliance Community Hospital. Since then, she has accumulated over 4,300 hours of service and has been recognized with various awards, including the Gem Star Award, which recognizes those who have volunteered for at least 4 hours a week for 10 years. Our recipient is also an active member of the auxiliary and currently holds a trustee position on its board. In addition, she has been recognized in the community with the Helen Hartzell Award. One of her nominators said, "She is a great role model through her support and encouragement of our activities and community, and gives our younger ladies in the community encouragement and support on a regular basis." The nominator continued by saying, "Her business expertise is also admired and respected by many." Through the years, the 2015 Athena Award recipient has balanced family life and community involvement with a growing, viable business. In 1945, as World War II was ending, this year's recipient graduated from Alliance High School. At that time, jobs were scarce and there was no money for her to attend college. She heard about an opportunity to work in Washington, D.C. for the Pentagon. With the permission of her parents, she traveled by train to our nation's capital to apply for a position. After taking an aptitude test, she was assigned to the Department of the Army in the Officer Separation Center. Her job was to complete paperwork necessary to discharge Army officers. She truly loved her job, as well as her time in Washington, D.C. After returning home to Alliance, marrying, and starting a family, she began selling Italian imported shoes in the basement of her home in 1960. Oh, the light bulb just went on. A friend of hers was getting started in the business of importing and selling shoes in the U.S. and had odds and ends in defective shoes that our recipient sold to make some extra money. As the quantity and quality of her shoes improved, the number of her customers also grew. So in 1964, she and her mother moved the business from her home to a store in the Mount Union area of Alliance. Eventually, her son took over the business, and today it is an extremely successful footwear store offering men's and women's shoes in 2 locations, one in Alliance and another in Canton. So if you're thinking that that shoe store to which I am referring is LoDano's Footwear, you would be correct. So without further ado, it gives me great pleasure to present the 2015 Athena Award recipient, Gloria Giordano, with this richly deserved honor. Please join me in congratulating Gloria.
Good evening, everyone. My mom wants to thank the Women's Division of the Chamber for this prestigious award. It is a great honor for the many hours of service she has given to the Alliance community. My mom loves the community of Alliance, and she's loved serving and doing for the many people and service projects that she's done throughout the years. She began her shoe business about 50 years ago. And when she did that, she met Fran Clark. And Fran Clark became her mentor. And she wanted me to mention about Fran Clark because recently Fran passed away. And Fran mentored her and introduced her to the Chamber of Commerce and the Women's Division. And my mom went on to be president. And Fran encouraged her to do many wonderful things in Alliance. And my mom wanted to pay some tribute to her, and so that's what I'm doing. I happen to notice that my buddy up here, Dan Skibalaki, advertises his business as Alliance's oldest business. Now, I'm not sure of this, but I think the business my mom started is the oldest retail business started by a woman in Alliance. We recently celebrated 50 years. So,
From more than 20 applications received from Alliance City Schools, Arlington Local, Sebring Local, and West Branch Local, a female graduating senior has been chosen who exemplifies community service, academic achievement, and leadership potential. This scholarship award is paid directly to the college or university in which the recipient has enrolled. The Woman of the Year Athena Scholarship recipient this year is an Alliance High School senior. To quote one of her teachers, she accepts the responsibility of being a woman in the field of science and leads by example as she pursues a degree in nursing, end quote. And this young woman has been accepted into the nursing program at Capital University. We very proudly award the 2015 Woman of the Year Athena Scholarship to Alexis Austin.
I would just like to thank everyone for this opportunity. I will be going to Capital University to further my education in the medical field and eventually become a pediatric nurse practitioner. And this scholarship will help me so much, so thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.